Hello, welcome back. I will be discussing about research chapter 3. So basically, research chapter 3 is research methodology. It is a systematic, logical plan for conducting a study detailing the strategies and tools for collecting and analyzing data. It is important because it ensures the research is valid, reliable, and accurate by providing a framework for the entire process, guiding researchers in selecting appropriate methods to answer a research question and allowing others to evaluate the findings. So here's the overview of what Chapter 3 contains. First is the research design, second, research setting, third, respondents and sampling procedure, fourth, research instrument, fifth, validity and reliability, sixth, data gathering procedure, and lastly, data analysis. So first is the research design. It is the overall plan, structure, or strategy used to conduct a study. It explains how the research will be carried out, including how data will be collected, measured, and analyzed to answer the research question or test hypothesis. There are three types of research design. First is the descriptive design. It is used to describe characteristics of a population or phenomenon. Second is the correlation design. It examines the relationship between two or more variables. Third is the experimental design. It tests cause and effect relationship by manipulating one variable and observing its effect on another. So next is the research setting. It refers to the place or environment where the study is conducted. It describes the location, context, and conditions in which the research took place. It helps the reader understand why the site was chosen and how it relates to the objectives of the study. There are three research settings: the school-based study, community-based study, college or university study. Next is the respondents and sampling procedure. It is a part of the research methodology that describes who participated in the study and how they were chosen. There are four types of sampling. First is the random sampling, where everyone in the community has an equal chance of being selected. Second is the purposive sampling, where you choose participants who meet specific criteria related to the study. Third is the stratified sampling. You divide the population into groups and select samples from each. And lastly, the convenient sampling, where you can select whoever is easily accessible. Next is research instrument. It refers to the tool or device used to collect data from the respondents. It helps the researcher gather the necessary information to answer the research questions. There are four types of research instrument. First is the questionnaire. It is a written set of questions answered by the respondents. Second is the interview guide. It is a list of questions for face-to-face or online interview. Third is the observation checklist. It is used when observing behaviors or practices. Lastly, the test or the assessment. It is used to measure knowledge, skills, or attitudes. Next is the validity and reliability. So let's describe each. First, the validity. It refers to how well an instrument measures what it is intended to measure. So there are three types of validity. First is the content validity. It is checked by experts to ensure the questions represents all areas of the concepts. Second is the construct validity. It ensures the instrument truly measures the theoretical concepts. Third is the criterion validity. It compares your result with other reliable measures. Next is the reliability. It refers for the consistency of the instrument, whether it gives similar result if used again under the same condition. So next is the data gathering procedure. It refers to the step-by-step process of how the researcher collected the data needed for the study. It explains why you did, how you did it, and in what order, from getting permission to gather information up to organizing the collected data for analysis. So these are the general steps in doing data gathering procedure. First is ask permission from school authorities or participants. Second, distribute the questionnaire or conduct the interview. Third, collect and check the completed instruments. Fourth, organize and encode the data for statistical analysis. And lastly, the data analysis. It refers to the process of organizing, interpreting, and examining the collected data to answer the research question or test the hypothesis. It involves using statistical tool or method to summarize, describe, and find pattern or relationships within the data. So there are two types of data analysis. First is the descriptive analysis. It summarizes data using numbers like frequency, percentage, mean, and standard deviation. Next is the inferential analysis. It determines the relationships of differences between variables using statistical tests like Pearson's correlation, t-test, or ANOVA. So thank you for watching and listening to my discussion. Hope you gain knowledge on my discussion. Thank you.